Good Monday morning. Hello.
Well, good, gorgeous morning.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. It was wonderful. Gosh, I mean, the whole day was amazing, but I just love seeing all the other mothers smiling and being spoiled for the day. Feel free to carry it out.
I saw
the
a
week,
lot.
The month, the year.
Yeah, it's every day should be Mother's Day, right?
Yes, yeah. But when, Saturday, miserable, windy, wet, you wake up Sunday morning and it's like, guess what, mothers? We're going to give you the most beautiful day yet.
That's right. That's right. And you got to sleep in, I heard.
I didn't even get out of bed till 8 o'clock.
Amazing. Absolutely
incredible.
amazing.
Went to Mass a little late.
Nice.
Yeah,
we had a wonderful Mother's Day. We went out to Arbor Manor for the Arbor Manor brunch.
Oh, how was that?
It was good. I took the little rolls and I put ham and made little ham sandwiches.
Made a little sandwich, a little Sammy for
little
Andy.
ham Sammies.
Yeah,
I had too many.
To get your belly full.
I did.
Need a nap.
I did. Actually, how did you know? I did.
Well, we need to send big Mother's Day love to Rita
Yes.
and all of her beautiful friends out there at Arbor Manor. So they put on a good spread?
It was a great spread.
Nice.
Yeah, I had too much, though. I really did. And I want to thank my Uncle Bob. They don't have, a vending machine out there or a store in the lobby.
They didn't have any Diet Coke?
Well, my uncle travels with this cooler now of Diet Coke. Stop. My Uncle Bob. So I walked in and sitting next to the table was a Playmate cooler. Is that what they're called, Playmate?
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, perfect, he's got Diet Coke. So I had Diet Coke.
You're so spoiled.
I am.
You got your little hammy sandwich, your Diet Coke,
Yeah.
went home, took a little nap.
Everything was good. Yeah, Stephanie ended up.
What says Mother's Day more than your husband overindulging and then going home taking a nap?
Well, Steph wanted to treat herself to some shopping.
Oh, nice.
So,
good call.
So
a gift for everyone.
Go ahead. Yep, go ahead, do a little shopping. And Ella and I stayed home and relaxed. Yeah, I did.
Do you snore?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the people around me. It's hard because the dogs are snoring so much. So
that's hot.
it really, it is. Yeah, me and the dogs.
I wish you had shared the picture from your post-nap
Where the
scene of the nap.
Oh, like
from last weekend you shared with me.
The indentation with the dogs.
The indent, the blanket, and the doggies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Glad to hear you got a nap on Mother's Day.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's the simple things in life.
Yes.
So yeah, Saturday was nasty. Whew. Nasty. I had a soccer game that I watched. Did you guys have soccer?
Claire had soccer in Leslie in the morning. Oh, well, Kerwin we had to divide and conquer because we had to be in West Bloomfield for volleyball.
Volleyball. So West Bloomfield and Leslie.
We were at that Jewish center that you had told me about. Pretty incredible campus.
It is. It's wild.
Yeah.
Wild. We were out at Spring Arbor, had a game out at Gallagher Park, and Spring Arbor's college graduation was going on. It was mayhem. Ooh. All the gas stations were filled.
Yeah,
so.
I bet, because everybody had to gas up when they arrived.
Yeah, everyone was mad because of the weather, It's like,
yeah.
So, but that's okay. We lived in Sunday was, like you said, Sunday was beautiful.
Yes.
I wanted to talk to you about this Northern Lights scenario. I get on the internet and it turns out I'm the only one that didn't know that Northern Lights were going on.
I don't know that, I think that Northern Lights needs to talk to their PR person.
Why?
Because I don't feel like there was enough information out there.
Why was there so much hullabaloo over that eclipse when you could see this stuff and no one's telling anyone?
So interestingly enough, it got on our radar very late.
Did you? Okay.
So we ran out and it was kind of cool. It was lighter and there was a haze, but there was no brilliant green or purple.
Right.
So Claire took a picture of it and guess what?
Green and purple.
The picture had the greens and purples. Look at that, looks like an angel.
My friend who lives in Grand Rapids gave me these.
These are
I said, can I use those? I don't have any.
Yeah. I did hear that here in town that
you couldn't see anything.
You had to be in a dark place.
Really?
So if there's a lot of light around you, it was more of a challenge. But it was really cool. And there were some cool lights even Saturday night. We went back out to check and there were some lights, but pretty cool.
I was celebrating a 40th birthday on Saturday night.
Who turned 40?
Parker Rich.
Oh, happy birthday, Parker.
Yep, happy 40 years old for the kid. Just a kid, too.
He is just a baby.
He'll be going with us to Wisconsin. We have a big Wisconsin trip.
Yeah, that's coming up this week?
Yeah, we leave Wednesday. Have you ever been to Wisconsin?
I have. That's where we got Ginger from the Dells of Wisconsin.
You guys drove all the way up there for that dog?
We did. But I also celebrated my brother's 30th birthday in Madison. My mom and I flew in.
30th? Really?
It was amazing.
Really?
You know, it's an isthmus.
I'm sorry, what?
It's an isthmus.
What's that mean?
Madison is an isthmus.
I don't know what that means.
You'll learn. It has
Okay.
water on 2 sides.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be in Milwaukee for an evening before I venture to Kohler.
You're driving. Oh, because you're not taking the ferry.
I'm afraid of that.
Yeah. I would be afraid of you taking the ferry as well. I think you feel like a caged animal.
Yeah,
like
I
you'd
couldn't. I'd
get a little
yeah.
like.
So.
So you're driving around.
doing the whole thing. Yep, doing around the Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah,
You get
and
into Milwaukee, hang out there for a night.
hang out there for a night, and then up to golf. Yes.
Where are you golfing?
Whistling Straits. It's on the
nice.
Lake Michigan coast of
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah, thank you. I
The
will.
Pebble Beach of the Midwest.
It is. It is. Actually, Bay Harbor's the Pebble Beach
That's
of the
true.
Midwest, but yes, we will be. I've never been to Wisconsin, so I'm excited.
Oh, you'll love it.
I cannot wait.
Take lots of pictures.
Well, I don't even know if I'm taking my phone. So.
Well, can somebody that's going on the trip with Andy please get some scenery shots?
Yeah, let's get some scenery shots. It
Yes.
should be a good time. Let's go outside and see what it looks like right now on our Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More Skycam. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful day. Beautiful
You know what?
day.
It's supposed to be almost 80 today.
You know what I just found out?
What?
That I am presenting an award at the JAMA dinner tonight, and I just had my script emailed to me, and I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so I
You better be doing some prep. That's a big deal.
Yes, I better
For
st-
you and for the recipient.
I better stay alert for sure. Have you seen the Tom Brady roast yet?
I saw that it was available. I have not
You
had the time to
have
invest
to
in it.
watch it.
Is it so good?
Yes.
Is it
so-
funny?
It's so funny, and I know you love Tom Brady, so you'll find it even more funny than other typical roasts. It's very good.
Was he a really good sport, or
He
did
was.
he seem perturbed at all?
He only got perturbed once when they talked about his grandpa, Bob Kraft. But no, he, I mean, I think you could tell that some of the stuff was a little raunchy. He wasn't expecting to hear that.
Oh, okay,
I can't
okay.
repeat any of it.
Oh.
Maybe some of the presenters making maybe sexual advances toward him during the sets, things like that.
Can't really blame him.
So, there's
Yeah.
a lot of that. So didn't someone say something about Tom Brady's sister during it too? Someone said something? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone, yeah, it's wild.
Yeah?
Yeah, you'll
You're
like
recommending it?
I do.
Okay, I'm in.
Have you heard of the Family Fare supermarket chain?
Yes.
Well, interestingly, a homeless woman was found living in the Family Fare sign on top of the store in Midland recently.
What?
Yes.
How'd you get up there?
I don't know. I don't have that information. But the supermarket chain has made a $10,000 donation to area homeless shelters. I thought that was kind of an interesting story, like up in the sign on the store.
Very innovative. I feel like if you could manage that, you could manage. maybe,
Yeah,
Like,
I
if
know.
you're that resourceful, maybe you
know,
could
I
figure some other things out.
I know.
Like not living in the sign of the Family Fare restaurant in Midland.
Now, if you were homeless, but you're not,
Uh-huh.
but if you were, where would you live?
Santa Barbara with all the other smart homeless people.
Santa Monica or Santa Barbara?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Speaking,
mean, where it's like 72 the majority of the time.
there's water. Yeah.
Well, some. I mean, they actually
Yeah.
did come off of a 10-year drought
Well, there's-
recently, but I just think like for shelter, overall
Mm-hmm.
shelter, I don't blame them. I think if I was homeless, that's where
Speaking
I'd
of
be.
homeless, there's some people confuse panhandlers with homeless
Mm-hmm.
folks downtown. You work downtown, you see both, right? Are you able to tell the difference?
Well, I mean, you really come to know the homeless.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, you see them every day, and they
Yeah.
honestly they're part of the community. And I mean, there's a couple
Mm-hmm.
I say good morning to every day, and this is just their home. They just happen to live outside. The panhandlers, they seem to be different all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a story.
I do usually take a minute to read their story, like how creative is their
Yeah.
cardboard box that
Yeah.
was cut up and used a old Sharpie to put a sign on. What's
Yeah.
their story?
So
Some
you're-
of them are very creative.
So you're giving money based on creativity of the box?
Maybe.
Interesting. Very
The
interesting.
creativity, yes, yeah.
Let me show you. Let me show you some things that I did on Saturday because I went to a bunch of museums.
Oh, you did?
I did,
Yes. Oh, I'm
yes.
so glad you were able to work that all in because it was free museum day in Jackson
Yes, it was. It
County. Look
was,
at that little.
It was also that is a 57
Superstar.
57 Chevrolet.
Oh.
Do you have a dream car?
That might be it.
I mean, when you were younger, you told me it was a Mitsubishi Eclipse, but after
Shut your mouth.
but after you got that,
Oh, look at that. The best soda shop worker in town.
And there's the Lost Railway Museum.
That place is so cool.
Yeah, I was at the Michigan Military Heritage Museum.
What'd you think about that?
I love it there.
Was our friend Mr. Bailey there?
He was serving dogs.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun. So thanks to Experience Jackson and all the museums for opening up their doors.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very neat.
Very cool. A lot of people don't even know we have this many museums in town, and we have a lot.
Yeah, would they have
here.
like 13 open?
Yeah, I think 11 or 13
free to
were
the
open.
public.
Yeah.
So something fun to do all summer long. Was a
Yeah.
great thing though. I wonder if it worked in their favor that the weather wasn't great. There wasn't
Yeah,
that much
I
else
think
to
it did
do.
help. I think it did help.
The weather is good though in Nixon Park.
It is, and they're
It's
looking
getting ready to
for.
open.
Yeah, they're looking for lifeguards. So if you'd like a nice summer job, lifeguard, you can do it at Nixon. Were you ever a lifeguard?
No. I just played one on television.
You did. You probably did. You grew up in that era where you were like, instead of playing Barbies, you played Baywatch.
Oh my God. There's a little bit of both.
Our sponsor of the day is, I watched that show too a lot because that was like daytime shows when I was a kid, right? Baywatch was always on.
Because by then it was in syndication.
By then it was in syndication. You probably watched the prime time.
Yeah, we watched it live, baby.
Yeah, I didn't. I only watched it at 2 o'clock on TBS or whatever channel it was on. Our sponsor of the day is the Great Soak Hot Tub Company. Stop by the Great Soak. They have awesome hot tubs, and they'll come install it. They'll tell you everything you need to know. They sell chemicals there, and with the purchase of a new hot tub comes a pretty cool accessories pack.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah.
Accessories for the hot tub?
Accessories for the hot tub, like your
Like a
stairs.
butler?
Stairs, maybe a
Oh.
towel. Maybe some chemicals, some things like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So tell me what you did this weekend. I didn't get your email until 10 minutes before the show, but it was filled with good
Well,
stuff.
volleyball.
Yeah, you had volleyball.
But before that, I
Look
was
at this.
christened.
My God.
Yeah, what do you think about this crowd?
I think it's a beautiful crowd.
I get together with 3 legendary women in my life, in our lives actually,
Yes.
last week, and I went to the Greystone for the first time. I'd never been there.
So I feel like you 4 walking into the Greystone.
Guess what?
Was there anyone up at the bar who bought you guys a drink?
Well, we had a reservation, which they highly recommend.
What?
I swear to God. Yes, Joe, thank God, was in charge of this whole thing.
Well, thank God, the place looks packed.
Well, see, that table behind us was reserved, and before we left, it was full. If I do lunch, I have to do it early. It's like 11:30.
Nice.
So
I
by
see
the
a white jean jacket, I see a blue jean jacket, I see a jean shirt, and then I see a light jean shirt.
Hey, denim is it, baby. It's timeless.
It is.
Yes.
It is. It's the Canadian tuxedo.
It is. Apparently, it's also the Midwestern mom.
Yeah,
uniform.
Midwestern mom suit.
But hey, I got to tell you, Greystone, incredible service, crazy clean,
Good burgers.
and the burger was phenomenal.
Very good.
And then we went to West Bloomfield, got our butts kicked quite a bit, but finished really, really strong. The girls didn't give up. I had a wonderful time, and there was a team there from Canada.
Well, what were they doing there?
Playing volleyball, and the neat thing is like a couple of the girls that kind of hit it off. They exchange
Really?
contact information.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
and so
cool.
Katie was conversing with this girl from Windsor.
Really?
That she met. Yeah.
Wow.
And so I thought that is so cool.
That is cool, unless
I
the
don't-
girl from Windsor has an older brother or something.
Well, I will come for him.
And there's the moms.
There's the moms. Quick brunch. Mother's Day yesterday at the Eagle's Nest. Gorgeous setting.
Very nice.
Yeah. It was fun. I look kind of pregnant. I'm going to burn that dress. Get that picture off, too. That was later in the day. We were getting ready for our inaugural boat ride, which we took last night.
very nice.
Yeah,
Looks
it was
like
a
a
great
wa-
weekend.
Wonderful, wonderful photos.
What's that so funny, Andy?
Just your commentary about your own looks
okay.
is always funny.
Well, we have got the Irish Hills Lake and Home Tour
Yeah, when is that?
coming up June 15th.
Oh my gosh.
But before that, in case you're in hot water because you didn't take care of mom yesterday, the Charcuterie Boardwalk is this Thursday.
All right, Bart and I have been talking about this, and we're nervous about walking with the charcuterie. So tell me how to do it.
They've got it all figured out.
It's all figured out.
They've got it all figured
Okay.
out. Yep. But charcuterie is what it is. You get a charcuterie board as a gift with your ticket. But charcuterie, the whole idea is it's just finger food, right? You
Yeah.
grab some cured
Cured.
meats and cheeses and
Yeah.
chocolates. And so each place is going to have its own thing. So you just munch while you shop. And then if you get the VIP ticket, you come and join us at the Jackson Symphony Orchestra for a candlelit piano concert with a killer charcuterie board from Grazing Time.
Wow.
And dessert board from Grazing Time. And
there's a lot of boards.
Free wine and seltzers.
Adam and I, will there be anyone serving uncured meats?
You really want to eat uncured meat that's just sitting out for hours on
Well,
end?
I don't even know what that means, cured and uncured. But I'll be at the charcuterie trot.
Boardwalk.
The charcuterie boardwalk.
This Thursday. Come and support our downtown businesses. You know, between all the construction and the lousy weather, I think they're kind of having a slow start to their spring kickoff. So come in and support those great businesses.
Well, I think it's time that you and I maybe get some help on the show, don't you?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We are going to be joined by Emily Rosa, who is a licensed social worker, and May is Mental Health Awareness Month. We're going to talk to Emily right after this quick break.